Rise from your grave. So, overthinking and not just acting. I think overthinking is possibly the one thing that stops people from playing a musical instrument. I think it is the number one cause of messing up, of things feeling difficult that might not otherwise be difficult. A little lick that I just played there was a little sloppier than I would like it to have been. Instead of nitpicking it so much and dissecting every single note and every single movement that was not as perfect as I would have liked it to have been, I just simply thought about the end. I know what the thing sounds like, I know what it feels like, I know where I'm supposed to go, and that's because of one thing: I'm rehearsed. Well, partially rehearsed. I'm rehearsed enough to give it a try, and that's what it's all about, is being rehearsed enough just to give it a shot. If you know the shape that you're trying to play, if you know the lick that you're trying to play, if you know the notes that you're trying to make happen, all you can do is try to play it. Empty your head and try to play it. So regardless of your playing level, regardless even of what instrument that you're playing, if you make a mistake, the whole thing is trying to get back on the horse, so to speak. Don't give yourself enough downtime to dwell on the mistake and to replay the mistake, and don't give yourself enough time to think about all the millions of things that could go wrong before you actually try it. When you get up from a sitting position to start to walk, you don't think about, oh God, I gotta take a footstep now, oh boy, I might trip over this one, oh boy, I might roll my ankle, you just walk. You know how to walk, you've done it before. If you're trying to play a riff, a lick, whatever it is that maybe you've never played before, we have the advantage of playing slow. Over and over. Being very comfortable, being as relaxed as you could possibly be. When you're trying to play something and say you make a mistake, you stop, you take a breath. And that, taking a breath, is one of the biggest things that I see all of my students, and myself included, when I was struggling with things, and still every now and then I'll catch myself holding my breath. Overthinking and tension, they are married. Your body tenses up, your muscles tense up, you hold your breath, and that is the exact opposite of what you need to do to get any positive result on any musical instrument, or really anything physical for that matter. As little tension as possible. Breathing as naturally when you're playing as you are when you're not playing. In the case of the guitar, only pushing down hard enough just to make the note make sound. Some of my teachers at school, I went to a school called Musicians Institute in Hollywood, Hollyweird. Some of my teachers there brought to my attention something that I can't remember who it was, but it was called the thumb to pressure exercise. I didn't really see much point of this exercise until I started teaching myself and seeing students just give this baseball bat grip to the neck and just really like mashing the neck and just destroying the thing. This is just one example of eliminating tension and just getting loose. Start with your finger just on the string, just making contact with the string. Doesn't have to be that you have distortion on. I just happen to have my distortion on right now. Gently push down, gradually and gently push down until you actually hear yourself starting to produce a note. You obviously can't feel the tension, or the lack of tension, I should say, that's in my finger. But hopefully you can hear that breaking point right there before I actually get to a note. And it is so close to the breaking point, how light it is, that you really have to push down on this instrument to make a sound. Now that assumes that your neck is straight and set up properly and you're not using way too thick of strings that you're comfortable with, but those are different topics, different conversations. So I just wanted to make a little short one here, just to give you something to think about, because playing a musical instrument sometimes is more mental than it is physical. It certainly can be. Your mental state, your mental health, or some people, like in my case, lack thereof mental health or sanity. A little bit of insanity helps when you're playing a musical instrument. But anyway, your mental approach sometimes can take you further than your technical ability even can. If you're a little bit sloppy like I am, and you're a little bit forgiving of your own slop, well, you can get a lot of places. You can get a lot of places with that. And you can be a little rough around the edges, but you can still play through a song from start to finish. You can still get to that end point. Don't let your slop or a little mistake just force you to completely stop dead in your tracks and not finish the song. Because it's a great feeling to be able to play a song from start to finish. And I know a lot of people that are picking up an instrument for the first time, or if they're still, getting into it, they're in the beginning phases of playing an instrument. I know that playing a song from start to finish can be a humongous goal for somebody. And I know for me, when I was first picking up the guitar, and the drum kit and starting to sing and everything, that was an enormous goal for myself. So anyway, just relax, breathe, rehearse, do it slowly over and over again until you feel good enough that you don't have to think about every single detail. Nice and slow, relaxed. Speed comes from doing it slowly, cleanly, and relaxed. It's called playing guitar. Go play your guitar, or play your drums, or play your keyboard, or sing, or play the glockenspiel, I don't know. Just play it, have fun, and play it.